One Christmas was so much like another in those years. Around the Seatown corner now. And out of all sound, apart from the distant speaking of the voices I sometimes hear a moment before sleep, that I can never remember whether it snowed for 6 days, 6 nights when I was 12, or whether it snowed for 12 days and 12 nights when I was 6, and whether the ice broke and the skating grocer vanished like a snowman through the white trap door. On the same Christmas day that Mother burnt the turkey and the mince pies to finish Uncle Tiddy, and we tobogganed down the seaward hill all afternoon on the best tea tray. And Mrs. Griffiths complained, and I threw a snowball at her niece. And my hands burnt up so with the heat and the cold when I held them in front of the fire that I cried for 20 minutes, and then had some jelly. All the Christmases rolled down the hill towards the two-tongued sea, like a snowball, growing bigger and whiter and rounder, like a cold and headlong moon, bundling down the sky that was our street. And they stopped at the rim of the ice-edged, fish-freezing waves, and I plunge my hand into the snow and bring out wherever I can find holly or robins or pudding, squabbles and carols and tin whistles and the fire in the front room. And bang go the crackers, and holy, holy, holy ring the bells, and the glass bells on the tree. In goes my hand into that wool-white, bell-tongued ball of holidays, resting on the margin of the carol-singing sea. And out comes Christmas Eve, and sending out messages to Father Christmas. Dear old God, I'm sorry about any bad things I did today. I can't think of any, but, well, few or more. I hope you'll notice when I grate the dishes. When you see Father Christmas coming to our house, could you tell him I'm stealing that red BSE bicycle with the 3-speed gear that I didn't get for my birthday? And a magician set does real magic, not just tricks. Well, I know it's difficult, but I would be very grateful if you could let me have, you know, fighting away the downhill valleys. Just a little real machine gun. And a big woolly ginger dog of my very own. And God bless Mum, Dad, and Jack and Jim and Tom. And Auntie and Ellie. And please make this Christmas just like the last.
Now in the world there lay a land, the prettiest land that you ever did see.
The land of Wales.
Or the land in the world, and the world in the sky, and soft snow falls all around, all around. Soft snow falls all around. And in that land sleeps a town, the prettiest town that you ever did see.
Swansea.
For the town in the land, and the land in the world, and the world in the sky, and the soft snow falls all around, all around. Soft snow falls all around. And in that town was built a house, the prettiest house that you ever did see.
Semi-detached.
For the house in the town, and the town in the land, and the land in the world, and the world in the sky, and the soft snow falls all around, all around. Soft snow falls all around. And in that house there was a bed, the prettiest bed that you ever did see. With the bed in the house, and the house in the town, and the town in the land, and the land in the world, and the world in the sky, and the soft snow falls all around, all around. Soft snow falls all around. And in that bed there was a boy, the prettiest boy that you ever did see.
Tough as toffee.
And the boy in the bed, and the bed in the house in the town, and the town in the land in the world, and the world in the sky, and the soft snow falls all around, all around. Soft snow falls all around.
And beside that boy, there was a Christmas stocking.
And in that stocking was a teddy bear, 3 inches long, a tin policeman from Hong Kong, jelly babies, a folded flag, some chocolate coins in a little net bag, a water pistol with 24 squirts, some Scottish soldiers in tartan skirts, a false moustache, a money box, a pair of hairy and disgusting socks, a diver in the bottle, a yo-yo on a string, a train conductor's thing with ghost ding ding, a comic annual, some marbles, of course, and a rubber buffalo, or maybe a horse. A celluloid that makes a mooing meow, like an ambitious cat that wants to be a cow. A packet of bullseyes to keep your heart warm, and a small glass globe. The soapy snowstorm. But it wouldn't be a stocking, and there wouldn't be snow. But there wasn't a tangerine in the stocking's toe. And the stocking by the boy, and the boy in the bed in the house in the town in the land in the world in the sky. And the soft snow falls all around, and the soft snow falls all around.
Dylan, up you get. Breakfast's ready. Christmas breakfast.
Oh, Mum. Merry Christmas, Mum. Merry Christmas, Dad.
Merry Christmas, Mum.
Oh, why do we always have lamb, bread and cockles for Christmas breakfast, Mum?
Because that's what we always have for Christmas breakfast.
Oh, very nourishing. Keep it going till dinner and leave room for turkey and all that trimmings. When I was a boy, we always had lava bread and cockles.
So did we. And later on, Welsh cakes and carols.
Oh, I wouldn't mind some Welsh cakes.
You'll get some for your tea.
When I was a boy,
Did it snow?
years and years ago, when I was a boy, when there were wolves in Wales and birds that coloured red flannel petticoats whisked past the arc-shaped hills. And we sang and wallowed all night and day in caves that smelt like Sunday afternoons in damp front farmhouse parlours. And we chased the English and bears with the jawbones and deacons. Before the motor car, before the wheel, when we rode the daft and happy hills bareback. Oh, it snowed, and it snowed, and it snowed.
Were they postmen then too?
Oh, of course they were postmen, Mum. Their sprinkling eyes and their wind-cherried noses, on spread frozen feet, they crunched up to the doors and mittened on them manfully with blue knuckles. And they stood on the white welcome mats in the little drifted porches and huffed and puffed, making ghosts with their breath, and jogged from foot to foot like small boys wanting to go out.
Did they bring parcels?
All you think of is parcels, man. The cold postman with a rose in his buttonhole after his Christmas drink tingled down the tea tray slithered run of that chilly glinting hill, honking and roaring as he went, wagging his bag like a frozen camel's hump, skidding on his icebound boots like a man on a fishmonger's slab. Oh, did we have postmen, Dylan? Did we have postmen?
That'll be Dive, of course, now.
Number 5, come Duncan Drive. Dive post, frozen to death, doing his duty. And the frost. I might have, boy. Hold on, while I hold on. Let us never forget the trials and the tribulations of a postman's life.
Ah, no, I'm sure.
Sure you were sure. Imagine, up at the crack, shaved them toothbrush, bacon and egg, and out to crunch the crispy snow with parcels for other people.
Parcels for you?
I'm not saying, but there might be ones for you. Master Dylan Thomas, 5 Gunduncan Drive, Swansea, South Wales. Sound like you?
It is me.
Not until present giving time, you know that, don't you?
Oh yes, people are very generous. It's a well-known characteristic of our race, isn't it? Every house I stop at, top to bottom of the hill, I've only got to step 1 foot across the sacred threshold and they're pressing a drink into my hand. Pressing it, by down! Happy Christmas and a Merry New Year.
It's funny. Very funny at Christmas.
Aye, there's many man and woman funny at Christmas and make your hair fall out with gloom any other day of the year.
Why's that then, Dad?
Well, one of the mysteries of life, that. But my theory is that the singing of songs and the speaking of verse, which is what we do at Christmas, is the only fit way for humans to communicate with each other. And at Christmas everyone gets a look in, even Die Post. And your Uncle Tidder.
Now, Dad, not a word against Tidder, not on Christmas Day.
Nor on any other carrier. I am the soul of charity. Now, look at that bird, boy. More like a dragon than a turkey, that is.
It's got to feed 100 uncles and 1,000 aunts.
Well, just start cooking it already, but
Well, yes, I don't trust this new oven, see? Gas is funny stuff. All right for lighting, but for cooking, well, I don't know.
Can I go out, Mama?
Yes, run along. But don't be late for your aunts and uncles and present giving time, or we'll give all your presents to the poor children of Town Hill.
Oh, you say that every year. On Christmas mornings, with dog-disturbing whistle and sugar fags, I would scour the Swatch town for news of the little world, and find always a dead bird by the post office, or by the swings. Perhaps a robin, all but one of his fires out. Men and women scooping and wading back from chapel, with taproom noses and windbust cheeks, all albinos, their black jarred feathers against the irreligious snow. Mistletoe hung from the gas brackets in all the front parlours. There was sherry, and walnuts, and bottled beer, and crackers by the dessert spoons. And cats and their fur-abouts watched the fire, and the happy and heaped fire spat, all ready for the chestnuts and the mulling pokers. Not many of those mornings trod the street, as we went squeaking through the white world on the track of the big killer cats that lurked in the snow. You must be patient, men, and cool and callous in the kill.
Cool won't be much problem. We better arm ourselves. They may be upon us at any moment.
I see nothing, only the blinding glare.
My man's front garden.
See any trace of them?
Aye, Captain. I found the spoor of the two critters.
Describe their tracks.
Oh, come on, Dylan. No cat's footprints alike. Look, the snow's curdled that man's brain. You're right. These are the tracks of no cat.
No, they're the tracks of the terrible, whiskered, saber-clawed Arctic tiger.
What? That's the beast that slew our trusty Huskies.
Oh, come on, there's no much point in hanging around Snowball the cat. No, the cats are in by the fire because they got no sense.
Oh. There it is. The terrible beast itself.
Where?
There! Here! Get off!
All right, all right.
What do we do now? Hey, let's push Mr. Daniels a snowball for his letterbox.
Let's write through things in the snow.
That's right. Mr. Daniels all over his front lawn.
Look, I know. Let's go behind and track their faces. Yeah, come on.
Donkey Park was only a little park, but it held within its borders of old trees, notched with our names and shabby from our climbing, as many secret places, Cabins, forests, prairies and deserts. There's a place somewhere at the edge of the sea. And that we would explore it one day, armed and desperate, from end to end. From the robber's den to the pirate's cabin. From the highwayman's inn to the cattle ranch. From the park keeper's hut to the gents' toilets. Still the next day, it would remain as unexplored as the North Pole and the South Pole. And it all belonged to us.
Keep down! Pale faces!
Let's take traps for them. Tripwise, hidden in the snow.
Too late for that. Let's him safe out to the park. Here, Dylan, lend me a water pistol. Oh, well done. Oh, nothing to it, man.
Hang on. Down no louds. Give me the gun, Tom. Right.
Through the dells of Park and Duncan, tracks of brave and fearsome visage, tracks of brave called Dylan Hawkeye. On his face the paint of battle, in his eyes the glint of danger, in his heart the lust for slaughter. Tracks the dread town hill invader, tracks them that must leave them living.
Oh, well done, Dylan. That scared them.
They're coming at me then. Betsy saw me through though.
Here, give me that gun.
Who's gonna track you?
Gonna give the hunchback the fright of his life. Watch the keeper doesn't get you. You keep careful. Down the paths of Park and Duncan slides a brave of noiseless movement. Slides a brave with chin the silent. Keep up!
I like to see a bit of snow. Keeps a park tidy. The fountain's iced up though. Ah well, there are always sacrifices. Hey you boys there! What are you doing on my bandstand, then, boy? You know it's probably my bandstand, don't you? Well, look you over by here. See them letters? Dirty words. Carved in a paint that is carved in. You lot did that.
Wasn't us, the town little boys.
Don't you give me no town hill, boys. I know what I know. And you know that climbing on my bandstand is not allowed. Park regulations, innit? Well, now that I've got you, what am I going to be doing with you, you'll be asking yourself.
Smoky, can't catch me! Smoky on Smoky, wee!
Oh, keep out, you bad boys, sneaking through my bushes. Oh, keep out of home, Duncan Park. Keep your bows and arrows, bats and balls and carkins. Oh, keep you savage shouting. Oh, keep you savage shouting. Oh, keep you wild run in from home, Duncan Park. Oh, keep out you beggars, tramps and drunks and robbers. Oh, keep out of home, Duncan Park. Keep your old newspapers, cans and candy wrappers. Oh, keep you filthy litter. Oh, keep you filthy litter. Oh, keep you messy ways from home, Duncan Park. Oh, keep out you lovers, wrestling in my bandstand. Oh, keep out of home, Duncan Park. Keep the naughty things you wouldn't tell your mother. Oh, keep you secret laughter. Oh, keep you secret laughter. Oh, keep your naughty
be safe from her. Mind you, I was one myself once. Oh, the things we used to get up to in this park. A whole world of adventure it was. Ambushes, houses in trees, Indians in the shrubberies. Kids these days got no imagination. Not like we did. Oh, and the snow we had in them days. Not like this people stuff. Came singing out of the skies like flocks of white angels. Oh, yes, oh dear, yes. Flocks of white angels, pure as pure.
Oh, smoke is fit to kill me, then. Fit to kill me, man. Remember that time, Tom? I don't know what.
And you over a piece of your Jonesy, what? Yeah, Constable, this boy here.
Climbing on my bandstand.
Carving his name in my trees.
Walking on my snow.
Breathing my air.
Hey, where are the others?
Scarpers, so they meet us near the haunted house.
Oh, let them wait forever. Hope they get eaten by ghost. Oh, I've got to get back.
Oh, Christmas dinner.
Aunts and uncles.
Mr. Cousins.
Present giving. Aunts and uncles come to dinner, each year the same. Pub or chapel, saint or sinner, each year the same. Uncle Gwynfat garage owner, Uncle Glyn the left wing loner, Uncle Teddy dreadful moaner, each year the same. Aunts and uncles come to dinner, each year the same. Pub or chapel, saint or sinner, each year the same. Auntie Hannah, secret drinker, Auntie Bessie, aspirin sinker, Auntie Nellie, primer and pinker, each year the same.
Stupid cousins come to dinner,
Each year the same.
never fatter, never thinner,
Each year the same. Cousin Glenda, tough but tiny. Cousin Brenda, thick and whiny. Long to chuck them in the briny. Each year the same. Hey, Christmas dinner. Oh.
Hello, Dylan. Oh, only just in time.
Where's the uncles? Where's the aunts?
Chipping away up the glacier outside, I expect.
I saw Uncle Peter and his family in the park. And Auntie Hannah slithering this way.
Ah, good old Anna. I'll take a bit of rum in my tea, because it's only once a year.
nothing but the boy.
No. The boy understands he's old enough to hear. If he doesn't, he's young enough to wonder. When you Auntie Hannah was a girl, Dylan, she was dandled on her knee by her great uncle, that fine religious poet, Gwilym Marlis Thomas. She never since found a man who could measure up to him, so her heart is full of unnameable longings. And she puts rum in her tea.
Merry Christmas.
Oh, Merry Christmas,
Hannah.
Hannah.
Merry Christmas, Auntie Hannah.
Merry Christmas, everyone. Come here to look back and get each other. Oh, I saw we got it in that for him. Ah, dear Ned. Oh, I don't know why she got such a great black well, you have to be sorry for him too. Married to Nellie with her foxy voice.
No, what's the wonder, Anna? It's a real train float. Got its own little pilot, probably. And proper rails, too.
Merry Christmas.
Ah, Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, man.
Thank you, Auntie Nellie. Thank you, Uncle Gwen. Dad, it's a real Ross telescope.
Bought it off in one out last in a dirty little dockside drive.
Oh, and it's
It's a pirate boat. I noticed it myself.
Thank you, Auntie Nellie. Just what I wanted.
Hey, you, Gwen. You take charge of this number. I'll get you a ginger one. We'll have Glyn the vegetables to help you any moment.
Oh, rugby and socialism. All Glenn thinks about.
I got it done yet by Tom Paine's right to man when he was a baby. Never recovered.
He's such a revolutionary boy. He's so much good.
Small-time entrepreneur, greengrocer in a capitalist state. That is Wales. Can't afford fare to Moscow, so here I am, Merry Christmas, all.
Merry Christmas, man.
And a revolutionary New Year. Here, boy.
Thank you, Dublin. The easy hobby game for little engineers.
Teach you to be your own boss, Sackville. Only thing under capitalism.
Shut your political coffee and get down with what's going on.
What's on your lap? A pony, perhaps. Who else is coming this year, though? My sister Bessie.
I like Auntie Bessie. But she's always got a headache.
Well, yes, I know that. She does take a lot of aspirins, but she doesn't really have headaches at all. She just has a terrible fear of having an headache. Even as a little girl, I remember, she was always afraid of getting something bad.
She had good reason. She got Tigger Jones.
Tigger Jones, Panther Glass, always falling. That's what we used to sing after in a school. Dreadful little morning one.
Your Uncle Tig there was so glum, Dylan back, that when he walked into a field of sheep, all the sheep laughed. He could empty a field the way some people can empty a room. Suddenly, a terrible boredom would come over the sheep, and they'd leave out of a sort of animal politeness, leaving Tig Jones alone with his mum.
Flo Sister Bessie managed to catch him. The way more fortunate women catch bubonic plague.
Oh, no wonder. You're not yourself a jolly man, DJ.
Not jolly, no. But I take a certain pleasure.
In what, DJ?
In words, Glenn. In words.
Merry Christmas, everybody!
Glenda and Brenda, come on. Can I go fetch the calls?
You stay here and meet your cousin. Happy Christmas, Dylan. I don't try anything funny.
Thanks a lot, Glenda and Brenda. Oh, I do like board games. Oh, Snakes and Ladders. How wonderful.
Don't you like them?
No, of course I like them.
Everyone. Merry Christmas, Bessie.
Merry
Nothing new with that. Seasonal greetings, young man.
Thank you, Uncle Tilly. Last year, I remember, you bought me a book that told me everything about the wasp, except why.
This one, boy, will tell you why.
Here, I made you something.
Thank you, Auntie Bessie. But where's Uncle Larry?
Don't worry, Bash. She'll be here.
I love Uncle Larry.
Everyone loves a lady.
Now, Dad.
No, I wouldn't hear her say a word against her.
To be honest, sure, I love him myself.
I tell you for nothing. I'd carry that woman from here to Siberia on my back if I had the strength and she'd a wing for it.
Yes, there's something truly magical about her.
Let's see what we get somehow.
I know where she's sat.
Bet you don't go on 10.
Oh, that's right back. Keep it to yourself. Christmas is a time for rejoicing.
Very true, Glenn. Pity we haven't all got
Now,
something.
Tiddy, I promise you'll be jolly.
Happy Christmas, everyone.
Happy Christmas, lady.
Happy Christmas, Dylan.
Thank you, Uncle Larry. Oh, Hamley's Cabinet of Magic for little magicians. Oh, thank you, Uncle Larry. It's just what I wanted. Does it do real magic?
Of course it does.
Then, there's one more present.
For me and your dad.
It's in the hall.
That is wonderful. It's brilliant. A red BSA 3-speed. Oh, thank you.
But what about you train, Dylan? Shouldn't we like to borrow that?
You haven't got any oil?
No need for that. We can do it by magic. Abracadabra. Abracadabra.
Christmas Day, now Christmas glory, Gravy fumes are hovering o'er Mrs. Thomas stands before hearing not her call.
Do I really need to tell ye? There'll be sprouts and there'll be jelly, roasted spuds to fill your belly. Come and one and all,
come and let me pour you gravy, I implore you. Dale and ride you bike outside, we'll save some dinner for you. Young
it's coming any minute, turkey, chestnut, stuffing in it. When you get your plate, begin it. Eat it while it's hot.
Christmas dinner, take your places, loosen up your stays and braces. Look at those wide open faces, longing to be fed.
Pass it wine and take some beating, drink it down for life is fleeting. Drink it down, it's better eaten with a happy head. But the thing that's nice is happy turkey slices.
Turkey roast must be the most Christmas kind of Now soft swearing and loud sighing, mother in the garden crying. Christmas Day seems to be dying.
Turkey!
No, it's not.
What's there? Do something.
I'll go and comfort your mother. I think I'll take a little walk. My head can go.
Come on, it's not the end of the world.
Yes, it is.
I'm dying! Your house is burning down!
God, I'm rising!
Take in your blue as a lamp! Can you do something?
Anna told me not to.
Get it, man, can't see a thing.
Like the geeks that are in there.
Dylan, get him called on. Run to the bomb box. Bring a fire brigade.
No, save us from going to side!
Don't talk, Nelly.
Happy Christmas, all! Got a bit of a fire, have we? Can we come in?
I haven't phoned for you yet.
Luck of the day back. We were just passing with our appliance and net. Saw the smoke. In your men, nippy does it. Get a lot of fires at Christmas. People forget what's happening at the kitchen. Well, come on in Thomas's, lend an hand now. Up and over, that's right. Around my ear. Say one Paladin. Let's have some pressure then, Morgan. Say one Paladin.
No, you've got the kitchen. What about our pudding?
Oh, what about our mince pies?
Ruined already, a lot of them. My word on that.
First things first, young man. Don't want you all fried, do we? Say one Paladin. Oh, can't see no flames. Not much of a fire, really.
Oh, big enough for us, thank you.
Say one Paladin.
I'm dreaming of a wet Christmas.
Oh, shut up,
I need to walk to Jeffro and then soon we'll come back.
Pressure off, Morgan. Burning fat, was it?
Same as usual, gas oven turned up too high. No damage, bit of a mess out there, I'm afraid. Pudding's still cooking anyway.
Oven too high, was it?
These new gas ovens, you got to be that careful. Naked flame, isn't it? Fat spitting here, there and everywhere, and once she catches that fat.
You do make quite a lot of smoke, what?
What these heroes deserve is a drink. Pass it wine. Elderberry wine. Maybe an itsy bitsy spot of rum.
We will say no.
I'm so sorry. Is it all over?
The pudding?
Hey, chef and steaming, Talia.
To our brave fire brigade.
To the workers.
Yes.
I knew you could do it, Dylan.
What?
Watch the fire brigade.
Do you think?
You could try.
Well, friends, we must be off and about looking for fires. Happy Christmas all and keep the gas turned low.
Merry Christmas.
Oh,
If it costs me 10 guineas, we must have another turkey.
It would take until midnight to cook.
What about chickens? Chickens don't take long.
All the shops are closed.
My shop isn't. We could have a vegetarian Christmas. I've got some lovely cauliflowers, sprouts. After all, apes were vegetarians, and man is descended from apes.
Now this branch of the family, look at young Glenda there. We're descended from saber-toothed tigers, and we want our meat.
Well, it's an awful mess, but the sprouts and the spuds are all right, and the pudding's still cooking. And I've been looking in the larder, and I found some lovely pressed tongue.
Oh.
And a piece of galantine.
Oh.
And if I plump those up with some boiled macaroni.
Flo.
Well, it's better than nothing. And maybe Bessie could. Where is Bessie?
Here she is with a surprise for you all. Come in, Murgatroyd. Madam, sir, on the table, if you please, Murgatroyd.
What is it?
It's a £20 roasted turkey, madam.
Is there chestnut stuff in Murgatroyd?
There is indeed, sir, and sage and onion at the other end.
But, Town.
Sit down in the phone box and I called the manager of the Metropole Hotel. He had a Christmas party cancelled at the very last minute.
The very last minute?
The very minute before I called. And so I said Murgatroyd down in the hotel to...
Hey, mister! Is that your Rolls-Royce van up there?
It is the property of the Metropole Hotel, young lady. But it is in my charge. You were admiring it?
Well, yes, but it seems to be rolling down the hill.
Rusty merry gentlemen, let nothing you dismay. Remember Christ our Saviour was born on Christmas Day, to save us all from Satan's power when we had gone astray. Oh, tidings of comfort and joy, comfort and joy. Oh, tidings of comfort and joy. And when the turkey's been devoured, the day has just begun. For there'll be blazing pudding with slides for everyone, and spooky tales and sing-songs too before the day is done. Oh, tidings of comfort and joy, comfort and joy. Oh, tidings of comfort and joy. Now to the Lord sing praises, all you within this place, and with true love and brotherhood each other now embrace. This holy tide of Christmas all others doth efface. Oh, tidings of comfort and joy, comfort and joy. Oh, tidings of comfort and joy.
What did you have for Christmas dinner when you were alive?
Turkey and blazing pudding.
Was it nice?
Oh, it was not made on earth, like.
They have church bells then too.
Oh yes, there were bells. And the fat black snow-white belfries tugged by bishops and stokes. And they ran their tidings over the bandaged town, of the frozen foam, of the powder and ice cream hills, and the crackling sea. And it seemed that all the churches boomed for joy under my window, and the weathercocks crew for Christmas on my fence, and I can still smell that blazing pudding.
No, you can't. It's not blazing pudding.
Oh,
Christmas means pudding and pudding means Christmas. A pudding of glory with brandy ablaze. The darkest of puddings, the brightest of puddings. A pudding to light us through winter's dark days.
breadcrumbs, chopped suet and rum. There's candied peeled almonds, eggs, flour, spice and sugar. There's good in the pudding, oh please slice me some.
There's good in the pudding, there's apples and lemons, sultanas and breadcrumbs, chopped suet and rum. There's candied peeled almonds, eggs, flour, spice and sugar. There's good in the pudding, oh please slice me some.
Now just you watch out for the charms, all of you.
What's charms?
Little horseshoes and things, wrapped up in greaseproof. Superstitious nonsense, really.
Very tasty.
Tasty? Something more than that, man. What do you think of the pudding, Dylan?
Oh, it was not made on earth, man.
Here, I seem to have something. Looks like a butter. What does that mean there?
Bachelor.
Excellent. Marriage is a capitalist institution designed to obstruct the equal distribution of wealth.
Bit more to it than that, eh, Nelly?
Now don't you start, Gwen. Oh look, I've got one. What a pity, don't drop any bets.
That means you'll be rich, Nelly.
Can't happen too soon for me.
Oh, Glenda's got something.
Oh, it's a thimble. What's that for?
Oh,
maid. Oh, but I don't want to be an old maid. I want to have babies.
Oh, yeah.
I don't want to get married. Oh, I want to be an African explorer.
I still got nothing.
Yes, you have today. Got something to complain about. As lucky you are.
Michael, what?
Oh, what is it, Dylan?
It's a donkey! Dylan got a donkey! That's for stupid! Dylan got a donkey! Dylan got a donkey! Susan Dylan, time to put crackers, I think. Let's hear the riddles.
No, acts on first, ladies and gentlemen. Right. Now, Mrs. Thomas, please you oblige me with the riddle me read.
What has a bed but never sleeps?
Bed never sleeps.
We don't know, Flo, what has a bed but never sleeps?
A river.
Oh, good.
That's not very funny.
River bed, you see? When is a door not a door?
When it's a job.
I got that one.
So did I.
Come on then, Ellie. Don't keep it to yourself.
Why does Lloyd George wear red, white and blue braces?
Lloyd George. Damn if we don't have Welsh Christmas crackers. Come on, Larry. Tell us. Why does Lloyd George wear red, white and blue braces?
To keep his trousers on.
If you would all moderate your mirth a trifle, I have a riddle for you. Thank you. Now, why is life like a riddle?
Nobody knows today. Why is life like a riddle?
Because it has to be given up in the end.
I tell you, Glenn, they're not just Welsh crackers, they're bloody chapel crackers and all.
I'll go make a pot of tea.
Oh, I have more wind than the month of March.
Dylan, go wash the dishes.
Oh, but Mum.
Oh, don't worry, Dylan. I'll help you. We'll have it done in no time back.
So I went off to wash the dishes while the uncles sat in front of the fire. Took off their collars, loosened all their buttons, put their large moist hands all over their watch chains, groaned a little, and slept. The cat was sick in the kitchen, and Auntie Bessie had to have 3 aspirins. But Auntie Hannah, who liked rum, stood in the middle of the snowbound backyard, singing like a big bosom thrush. Later, the cousins and I blew up balloons to see how big they would blow up to. And when they burst, which they all did, the uncles jumped and rumbled. In the rich and heavy afternoon, I sat among the festoons and Chinese lanterns, nibbled at dates, and tried to make a model battleship, following the instructions for little engineers, and produce what might be mistaken for a sea-going trolley. And then Jack, Jim, and Tom knocked on my window to call me out into the ear-pinching air. Can I go down the seashore with Jack, Jim, and Tom, man?
Of course, Dylan, but only if you take your cousins.
Oh, no.
We're coming to... Dylan, you might want to put the presents, will you? How could you? It's freezing, Dylan. Put it on at once and say thank you. Give you the humor. And mind you get to me correct.
This.
Dylan, down the sea?
Yeah. If it's frozen over, we can walk across the Devon for the cream tea.
Yeah. Let's see.
Glenda, push through my sleigh. Oh, I should. I gave you my thimble.
Oh, proof of that.
Know what I got for Christmas?
Oh.
A red BSA bicycle with a 3-speed gear.
You never. Get away. Busting again. All he got was a yellow bollock car with a purple bubble.
Smart, Alex, you'll see.
You would have brought it out if you had.
Oh, and this. Now stand up, leave it on ride a bike. You'll see.
Not so fast! Hey, look at the footprints we're leaving. Deep as well.
Yeah. I bet people will think they've been hippos.
What do you do if you saw a hippo running down Terrace Road?
I go like this. Bang! I throw him over the railings, and then I roll him down the hill. And then I tickle him under the ear. And he'd whack his tail.
What would it do if we saw two hippos?
I go like...
There aren't any hippos in Swansea.
I don't want to boast or nothing, but... Well, my father's the richest man in Swansea.
Well, my father's the richest man in Wales.
My father owns the world. Oh,
My grandfather used to be the guard on a railway train.
Oh, really and truly?
God's honour. I took my tongue and spit it down the lab. My granddad was a railway guard.
Whoa. All right, Dylan, you win, but someday we'll all be famous.
Famous railway guards?
No. Famous gangsters. Scarface Evans.
Babyface Dylan.
When are we going to be gangsters? We better learn how to walk like them.
How do they walk?
Glancing from side to side with looks of ice. And they swagger. Swagger a bit, Jack.
You're like Diabos. Swag yourself.
Right. Right. Watch me swagger. You dirty man. You dirty stinking man. You dirty man. Dirty stinking man. You dirty man. You dirty stinking man. What are you boys up to there? Going down the seashore, officer. Taking my little cousins for a walk.
Oh, yes. Very good, very proper. Had a good Christmas?
Not bad.
Not bad, eh? Get any good presents?
I got a bicycle. The SA 3-speed.
A bike? You got a license for that bike?
A license?
Yeah. Like if you got a dog, you got to have a dog license, same with a bike.
That's not true.
Did I?
Didn't mean it. Sir, it was a joke.
A joke? I see. Well, don't catch me riding your bike without a license. Happy Christmas all.
He looked like a rat, so I shut him down like a rat.
Oh, easy to laugh behind a Bobby's back.
Glenda Jones, you have the face of a ferret and the heart of a black widow spider.
Dylan Thomas, they're all tan and naughty. Dylan Thomas is a fool, he thinks he's very clever, but he's bottom of the school, he gets the worst whatever.
And so we slipped and squabbled and punched our way down the sloping streets, down through the Icicle Arch, under the famous Mumbles Railway, the first passenger railway in the world. We climbed the humped sand dunes of the Burrows, treading on the buried, snow-covered grass like ghosts on dried toast. And then we spread our wings and flew down the far side of the dunes towards the white, wide seashore.
They've even frozen the sea. Great lumps of sea.
There was a big house made of ice, and somebody broke it up to huge ice breaks.
Like the river was a glacier, and these are its icebergs.
Look, I got a good stone, flat and round.
Icebergs. I'd love to see just one big iceberg.
Sail away in it, with only a polar bear for company.
A huge peaked iceberg with cliffs of white and emerald.
Look, right on top, and 9/10 underwater.
Yeah, and we could dig down into the 9/10 with ice axes and make a huge ice cavern.
Yeah, an ice cavern hundreds of yards wide.
Oh, we could be that with penguins' eggs.
Oh.
Look, I'm eating snow pie.
What's it taste like?
Like snow pie?
Can the fishes see it snowing?
They think the sky's falling down.
What you doing, Tom?
Breaking the ice so the shrimps can breathe.
Oh, it's all jewels. Look, Tom, the whole world's scattered with jewels.
Look, I got a crab.
Oh, let's have a look. Oh, let's take it back. Drop it down someone's neck.
Yeah, we've got nothing to put it in.
Yeah. And this.
Oh. If only we had a big catapult. Oh. We could get those big chunks of ice and bombard the town hill boys.
Stay!
Big chunks of ice coming down from the sky. Hey, look. It's the train.
Hey, I know what we can do with Glenda.
What's that one?
Tie her down on the tracks, right? Train comes along.
Dead!
Yeah.
Train's nearly on it. Try to phase out through the freezing fog. Can't see a thing.
When suddenly a dark figure on horseback sweeps down through the shadows. Like between his teeth. Slash, slash at the ropes. And up she swept across the saddlebow. The horse rears up as the train thunders past. Nay! And then in a single leap, it clears the dunes. Down towards the safety of his small castle.
Oh, thank you, Dylan, for saving my life.
It wasn't me. It was Joyce Mouth Ogre and that horse.
So you're being eaten alive at this very moment, Glenda.
Oh, what an exciting life I lead.
I've been on a train once, I went to Bristol.
Did you ever come back?
Boys, 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 making too much noise. Boasting in the morning and boasting late tonight. Boys, 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 think that girl's
eager eyeballs.
You stupid girls, I'm gonna crease you, Glenda.
Apologise to him for Pete's sake. He's dangerous.
I'm sorry, Brenda.
Say, I'm sorry, Brenda. Please, spit in my face.
I'm sorry, Brenda. Please, spit in my face.
I don't want to.
Oh, go on, spit on us and
I stood about.
You know, once I dropped a big blow of ice cream down my Auntie Larry's bathing dress. By mistake. On purpose.
Front or back?
Never you mind. Oh, but it was a hot, hot, salty day.
Yeah. It's funny in the winter. You can never remember what it's like in the summer.
I can. I can remember the smells. Like seaweed. Wet hair. Wet flesh and wet bathing dresses.
Oh, the warm smell of a rabbity field after rain.
The smell of sweet lemon pop. Salty sunshades and sandy toffee.
The ships from Sunday's docks.
The smell of vinegar and shelled cockles.
Coke and gunpowder from a Mambo's train.
Hey, Tom. The smell of a known and paddled sea. Dead sailors and herrings.
Oh, Dylan! So when you dropped that ice cream down your Aunt Larry's bathing dress,
Yeah.
was it strawberry or vanilla?
It was vanilla, but her skin was whiter.
Ah, you're softer there, man. Aren't you? Mind you, I don't blame you. But she gets very sad looking sometimes.
I know. She wears two poppies on Armistice Day because she lost her two brothers in the Great War. You know, when I was small, I said, when I grow up, I'll go to the war and find them for you.
Oh, yeah! I remember growing up seeing once, and then Uncle never came back from the front. Turned the front garden to a front.
Look at that sun. Like an orange,
Like a tomato.
like a goldfish bowl resting on a sandbank. You know, I don't suppose that anybody in the whole history of the world has had such a likely beast for a best friend as me.
Oh, yes, I am.
Who?
Me!
Oh, I've got to get back. Come round after, see my bike.
Yeah. Hello. You got a license for that bike, young man?
And so I climbed back up the desolate, poor, sea-facing streets, where only a few children fumbled with bare red fingers in the thick wheel-rutted snow, and cackled after me, their voices fading away as I trudged uphill into the sound of the dock birds and the hootings of the ships out in the white, whirling bay. And as I slapdashed my way home, suddenly out of a snow-clogged side lane came a boy the spit of myself, with pink-tipped cigarette and the violet past of a black eye, cocky as a bullfinch and leering all to himself. I hated him on sight. I was about to put my dog whistle to my lips and blow him off the face of Christmas. When suddenly, with a violet wink, he put his whistle to his lips and blew so stridently, so high, so exquisitely loud. The gobbling faces, their cheeks bulged with cake, pressed against the tinsel windows, the whole length of the white, echoing street. At tea, the recovered uncles were jolly. The ice cake loomed in the centre of the table like a marbled grave, and Auntie Hannah laced her tea with rum, because it was only once a year. Everyone smiled and muttered how good the cake was, though they were only eating it out of politeness, and picked at it crumb by crumb, like starving Chinamen, making a little rice go a long way. And after tea, the best was still to come. Oh, bring out those tales now that we told by the fire, as the gaslight bubbled like a diver. Ghosts wooed like owls in those long nights, where we dared not look over our shoulder, for fear of what might come out of the cubbyhole under the stairs, where the gas meter ticked. And I was happy in my fear, and I was safe in it, and I wanted more and more of it. Ghost stories, come on, let's have some ghost stories.
Oh no, ghost stories scare me.
Oh, shut up, Brenda. I want ghost stories too.
Well, you'll have to sing the tell-a-tale song if you want ghost stories, don't you?
Oh, tell a tale song. Well, I could start it, I suppose.
Yeah, Dylan, you start it. Then we'll all carry on.
Oh, tell a tale of something terrible and make it really horrible about a boy who found a head and armies of the living dead.
Oh, tell a tale of something terrible and make it really horrible.
Or tell a tale to set us shivering about a mermaid's poison ring and grisly details of a curse and how the devil wooed a nurse.
Oh, tell a tale of something terrible and make it really horrible.
Oh, tell a tale to feed our nightmares on, of that black country where the dead have gone, of babies boiled into broth, to feed the ghost of a huge moth. Oh, tell a tale of something terrible and make it really horrible.
Hey, you're always good for a shiver, DJ. Why don't you start?
All right, here's a short, sharp one. You all know the old rectory down at Swansea, don't you? Well, I'll tell you, and this is true, any time of the day or night, walking around that dismal house, you'll soon find yourself stepping into a pool of cold air. And as soon as you notice it, you'll hear a low voice in your ear saying, "Why don't you turn around and look at me?" And of course, no one has ever dared to turn.
I would.
Oh, no, you wouldn't, Dylan, and neither would I.
Oh, I wouldn't even dare go in there.
I wouldn't either, Brenda. Nor would I. Come on, Nelly, your turn.
Don't know any stories.
Tell about our gran and falling star.
We never told anyone that.
Oh, come on, Nelly.
Go on. All right. Well now, when our mother's mother was a girl, she was a housemaid to a rich family. The lady of the house worked her very hard and was always scolding her. One night, our gran was in her bed in the attic, crying her eyes out as usual, when she saw a star falling. Well, everybody knows that if you close your eyes and then you make a wish, and the star's still falling, and you open your eyes again, then your wish will come true.
Women's tales.
Now, Glenn, you just listen.
Well, our gran made a wish and opened her eyes, and not only was the star still falling, it headed straight for her window. And then it came and hovered over the foot of her bed. And she started screaming, "There's a star in my room!" Everybody rushed in, but they could see nothing. Last to come in was the lady of the house. "What's all this, you little fool? There's a star in my room!" "What? Little liar, slap!" And the star vanished. Our gran left the house next morning and walked 20 miles back to her own home. And that same morning, the lady of the house took sick. And by nightfall, she was dead.
That's not very scary.
It scared our gran, all right? She was talking about it the day she died. She was always afraid that the lady's ghost would come and haunt her. One night, she thought she saw the table moving.
Now, Gwen.
I never touched it.
Oh, they really think they're ghosts.
Lot of superstitious nonsense.
I once saw a headless house with pent-up guy, 2 in the morning, so I threw a stone at it. It burst into flames.
Did you, John? We've been married nearly 20 years and you've never told me that.
You never asked me.
You just made that up this minute.
Who was I sit here, Nelly? It's a well-known phenomenon.
Oh, definitely, definitely. That would be one of the April dogs. It is said that they hunt the souls of the dead through the air.
How can they hunt if they're headless?
Well, it's the heads that do the hunting, isn't it? Some foolish people mistake them for curlews.
Caw, caw!
That's right. Similar sound. Only the April dogs hit a lower note. Ah, ah.
Oh, that's
Well,
scary. Oh, it's not scary enough. Oh, let's have a story about dragons.
Oh, if dragons are so scary, then why does Wales have a dragon on its flag?
To frighten the English, of course. One day we'll set our dragons loose. Get rid of them.
Glenn,
I was about to make a respectable political statement.
there's nothing respectable about your politics, Glenn. A Christmas evening is no time for that in them. Why don't you do something useful for a change, man? Give us a ghost story.
How can I when I don't believe in ghosts?
The man who doesn't believe in ghosts has no right to call himself a Welshman.
Dear, don't you dare!
Well, now, let's see what he believes after I told him about the soul of poor David Ellis.
No, Dylan. DJ, stop him.
How can I? He's decided.
Well, before Cumduncan Drive was built, there was only deserted farmland here. And on the site of this very house was a longhouse. One of the old one-man farms they used to have. David Ellis was the last man to work it. Lived here alone with a few sheep and cattle. Couldn't read, of course, so the winter nights were long. One evening, as the wind was sighing through the shutters, David leaned forward and whispered to the flickering fire, I would give my soul for somebody to talk to. Over and over again. Fi roan hyd yn oed, fi enioed. Yes, I would even give my soul. Suddenly, there was an icy wind. The fire flared up and the lantern swung violently on its hook. And there was an echoing voice calling, David, David. Terrified, the old man stood up and looked about him. Something seemed to touch him on the back. He turned around. Nothing there. Trembling, he stumbled over to the door, but it wouldn't open, nor would the shutters. So terrified, he sank back down into his seat. The voice whispered in his ear, David, David, give me your soul. But David would not give up his soul. And so he turned around, made the sign of the cross, muttered the Lord's name, and died.
Who was the voice?
It was the evil spirit who had come to claim David's soul and can't leave this place without it. The workmen who built Cumduncan Drive told of wheelbarrows overturning and men's caps being snatched off their heads and whisked up into the air, and an echoing voice calling in the wind, David, David. And even today, on dark winter evenings, and there are sensitive people about, things happen here.
What sort of things, Dylan?
Oh, that could be telling.
Dylan, really? I told you not to.
Oh, very neat, Dylan. Very neat.
Oh, come on, Uncle Glenn. You were a bit scared.
Oh yeah, come on, Uncle Glenn, a minute. Just for a moment.
Scared?
Yes, admit it, Uncle Glenn. You were a teeny bit scared.
Scared?
Come on, Glenn, now, we saw you.
Scared? I was bloody paralysed.
And now it's nearly bedtime. We've got to leave room for the sing-song.
But we haven't had a story from Aunt Larry yet.
Oh, Dylan, I can't tell ghost stories. Ghosts don't frighten me. They're my friends. But I will tell you a verse about a friendly ghost who is always with us at Christmas.
Oh yeah, right.
My name is Taliesin. My song is so perfect. It will last till the world ends. I know well when the world ends. I have been there and back. I have been dead. I have been alive. I have kept festivals. I have been a seed of grain which was reaped. I fell to the ground and was swallowed by a hen. I have been a hen's egg swept out to sea on a bed of rushes and swallowed by the red salmon. I have been the red salmon, leaping the falls at Festival Gwyn, and I have kept festivals. I have been an otter hunting the red salmon. I have been a hunter, napping the trapped otter. I have been a warrior mocking the slow hunter. I have killed, and been killed, forgiven and been forgiven, loved and been loved. My name is Taliesin. I am at all your festivals.
Today, come over here.
Why?
Standing under the mistletoe.
Oh, villain, you wicked boy!
Order at last, bless.
Hold on, said you.
Now, if I did that...
Any respectable woman would walk in the other direction.
There speaks my respectable wife.
When really?
Now then, let's sing sometime. Go on, DJ, give us come round there. Forget come Swansea more likely.
Let us sing of Swansea heroes, men and women marked for fame. In a town where even villains get a legend to their name. Swansea heroes, where the known for good or ill. Good or ill. Where the known for good or ill. Holy Joe, the gospel preacher, made his pitch on Mumble's pier. Promised hellfire and damnation to all sinners far and near. Terrified us, but we love to hear him preach. Hear him preach. But we love to hear him preach.
Remember too, is Dick Penderyn, martyr of our working class, and because the miners' union let our brother held the pass. Dick Penderyn, in your death you gave us life.
Gave us life. In your death you gave us life.
Let us sing of Swansea heroes, men and women marked for fame. In a town where even villains get a legend to their name. Swansea heroes, where the number good or ill. Good or ill.
But full well grown, of all the trees within the wood, the holly bears the crown. Oh, the rising of the sun and the running of the deer, the playing of the merry-go and sweet singing in the choir. The holly bears a blossom as white as any flower, and merry for sweet Jesus Christ to be our sweet Saviour. Oh, the rising of the sun and the running of the deer, the playing of the merry organ, sweet singing in the choir. The holly bears a berry as red as any blood, and merry for sweet Jesus Christ to be our sweet Saviour. Oh, the rising of the sun and the running of the deer, the playing of the merry organ, sweet singing in the choir.
Listen, it's embarrassing us.
How's it going, Dylan? Oh, but it's the town loud.
You know him, Dylan. Ask him in. Oh, I've locked it in my class. They're only terrors.
Oh, good. You know him too. Ask him in, Dylan.
On the feast of Stephen, when the snow went round about, deep and crisp and even, brightly shone the moon at night, though the frost was cruel. When the foreman came in sight, gathering in winter fuel.
Oh, look, it's a snowman!
It's not very long since I came into being. Now my eyes can't believe what they're really seeing. You're probably wondering why I'm standing here whining. You see, I'm a poor snowman, and the sun started shining.
Being a snowman isn't much fun when we wake up on Boxing Day to be greeted by the sun. I can't begin to tell you just how it felt when I looked down at my feet and they started to melt.
My nose started running, and so did my hands. When your legs turn to slush, it's not easy to stand. I'm feeling very sad when people say I ought to pull myself together, but it's not easy when you turn into water.
Being a snowman isn't much fun when you wake up on Boxing Day to be greeted by the sun. I can't begin to tell you just how it felt when I looked down at my feet and they started to melt.
There isn't long left, soon I'll be no more. Just a pile of old clothes in a heap on the floor. I'm very confused, my head is a muddle. But it's hard to stay smiling when soon you'll be a puddle.
Being a snowman isn't much fun when you wake up on Boxing Day to be greeted by the sun. I can't begin to tell you just how it felt when I looked down at my feet and they started to melt.
Come on, Eddie, give us Carol now.
Mi dwi'n gofyn pa wyd moethus, a'r y byd na'i felai'n man. Gofyn oedd am calon hapus, calon honest, calon lan. Shining heart is full of goodness, purer than the lilies white. Shining heart is always singing, all the day and all the night. Do not give me gold and money for the stones from diamond mines, for I want a heart that's happy, honest heart, a heart that shines. Calon lan and Llandioni, take a hue na lilies rose. Dim on calon lan Afghani, cani diddi, cani nos. Jewels glitter for a moment, then are lost in endless night. But the pure and honest heart shines with a warm eternal light. Shining heart is full of goodness, purer than the lilies white. Shining heart is always singing, all the day and all the night. Calon lan and Llandioni, take a hue na lilies los. Dim on calon lan Afghan.
room in the air, blue with cigar smoke, silly with scent, heavy with the smell of Christmas dinners, and the lovely languor of satisfied dreams. The living room, the singing room, was gradually turning into a sleeping room. And so I went to bed. Looking out from my bedroom window, I could see the lights in all the other houses on my street and hear the music from them, rising at the steadily falling night. I turned the gas down. I got into bed, said a few words to the close and holy darkness, and then slept.